After I wrote this song. And one day, my friend Dave was working on a big hip-hop album that I had been begging him to bring me on. I used to work on a bunch of pop music stuff, and he was working on a big hip-hop album, and I was begging him, and every session we had, I was like, bring me in, bring me in, bring me in, let me try it, bring me in. And so one day he calls me, he's like, I want to meet up with you to tell you in person I have an incredible opportunity, something I want you to work on with me. And I'm very excited. So I go to the bar, and I assume I'm about to be hanging out with Jay-Z. I'm like, this is my moment. So I sit in the bar and I order us each a fine whiskey. And he comes in and I got this big smile on my face. I'm like, this is it. Like, I'm about to get that hip hop radio money. Like, I did it. I've written a bunch of garbage songs with this guy for years and helped him out. So now this is my moment. He's finally taking me to the top, right? Here we go. And so he picks up his drink and he holds it and he says, I want you to work with me on a song for Mr. M. Bolton. And I was like, not what I expected, but I'll take it. And so he had this kind of like work tape demo of the song that they had started, him and Michael Bolton and another songwriter. But there were no words, and there was almost no form. So it's basically just Michael Bolton going like, no words, just him being Michael Bolton, but without words. It was weird. If you've never had that experience, I don't know if you want to, honestly. It was not the coolest experience I've ever had because it freaked me out. And so I go in the studio with my friend, we finish writing a song surrounding this idea that they had. We send it to Michael Bolton, who had an AOL email address because he was a grandpa already at this point. So we send him the song, and he's like, boys, this is incredible. I love it so much. I just have a handful of notes. And then he sent us, no shit, 38 bullet-pointed notes. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna write another song, I guess. I try his 38 notes. A few days later, we send it back. Boys, incredible. Even better than before. Love it. Just have a few notes. And there was like 26 bullet-pointed notes this time. It went on and on like this. We went back and forth for a year. And finally I said to my friend Dave, I was like, you tell Michael Bolton that if he wants me to finish this song, he's gonna come in the studio and finish it with me. Now here's the thing. I said that knowing he would not come, and I would be saying, leave me alone, basically. Because you don't tell somebody who sold 50 million records, shit. You don't tell Michael Bolton to come. That's not, like Rick Springfield, if you were like, don't do that, Rick Springfield would be like, no thank you. I'm gonna just keep being Rick Springfield, doing as I please. And so, but he, to my unbelievable surprise, he did. He came into New York City, he came into the studio with us. He sat down and I was like, I got this story. I figured this would be a nice way for us to bond. I was like, I have this love song called I Do Not Love You. And when I wrote it, people kept saying, you can't have a love song that's called I Do Not Love You. And he looked me dead in the eyes and he goes, I said I loved you, but I lied. And I was like, exactly, Michael Bolton, exactly. He didn't do that, but it would have been so funny if he did. And so, he's a delightful guy. I really like him. Any chance to get to talk about him is good. But anyway, I wrote this song a long time ago. This is another one that I wrote for my beloved wife. I am lucky that I fell in love with my wife right as I was getting good enough at songs that I was going to keep most of the stuff I wrote. So I don't have to be like, this one I don't know who it's about. I'm not sure. I don't have to do that, thankfully, which has been very helpful for me, honestly. I do not love you for the way you kiss, though your lips, they can put me at ease. I do not love you for your sweet green eyes. Oh, I love when they're looking at me. I do not love you for the way your hands, they can touch me and quiet my soul. I love you for all of this and so much more. I do not love you for the way you dress, though you do look so lovely tonight. And I do not love you for the things you know, though I've always admired your mind. I do not love you for the way I feel that first moment you walk through the door. I love you for all of this, so much more. And all I know is you're the part of me that keeps me strong. And what I want is for us to face forever, standing up together, eyes turned towards the heavens on. I do not love you for the way my heart seems to live somewhere inside your chest. I do not love you for the way your arms, they can hold me until I forget. I do not love you for the way you've been, exactly what I'm looking for. I love you for all of this, so much more. I love you